It'll lighten up on me a little bit. Anyway, I was just going to kind of make a little update. Sorry about the wind. Going to update the whole channel. Kind of start making videos about stuff that I like. Anyway, the reloading thing didn't go so well. But I figured I'd show the yard and some things that I do around the house, and stuff I do for fun, some hobbies and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, you'll see. Like I said, we'll just update the channel as we go along. But anyway, so this is the yard. When we first moved in here, this thing was terrible. Zoom out a little bit here so you can actually see what's going on. But anyway, it was pretty bad. It all kind of looked like this. And so we had these little splotches everywhere and weeds and all that shit. And all of that's kind of gone away. We mulched all of this in, you know, and so we had some lilies growing, but they died, got a little too hot. And so put lights out front here too. Anyway, the house was in pretty bad shape whenever we moved in, but we've done a lot. Grass is starting to come along. That truck. Up here in the front, there used to be a spot where the cats used to use as a litter box. Anyway, we concreted that all in, put some plants out here. It's Michelle's favorite spot, my wife. She likes to hang out right there. The garage, you know, front door, the whole thing. Got a pretty good neighborhood. It's pretty quiet. Nobody really messes around too much, you know, but let's go around back and I'll show you some stuff that we've done around there. So this is the backyard, and so it was in just as bad a shape. The air conditioner's running, there's some highway noise, but done a few things back here. Got the grass starting to look pretty decent. You know, it was looking pretty bad to start with. And y'all will have to excuse the fences. So anyway, they still need to be worked on. This is the shop. I'll go in there in just a second and show you what's going on. Got a barbecue area. This is the big thing though that we really kind of did out here. So we created a fire pit. This was a last weekend project. And so anyway, got a little fire pit. Already had a fire in there. I don't know if you can see the coals or not, but built a little wood rack and stuff. But we're gonna probably put down pavers, space alongside of the house. That's the back of the house. I really don't like the cedar shake stuff, but it is what it is. And like I said, you know, backyard's coming along, looking pretty good. Got another grill right there. Got my smoker. Got that grill. We have a kung fu place behind us that they have kids going in and out of there all the time. So, but anyway, the fence needs to be fixed. That'll probably be another weekend. We'll try to get that thing done, but let's go in the shop and I'll show you some of the hobby stuff that I do. All right, so here's the back shop. This is kind of like my man cave. This is where I always go to, you know, just find things to do and show you. I've got it kind of set up pretty good. Anyway, got back behind me here, got a big table saw. Flip this around real quick so it's easier to see. So, but got a table saw. Kind of got that in a trade, pretty handy. I've used it for quite a bit of stuff. Got the outlet stuff. Anyway, got a little heater out here and everything. I should probably turn some lights on. You can see up there in the corner, I got a TV up there. Anyway, every man cave's got to have a TV. And so, sorry, turning on some lights here. Up in the corner, like I said, got my little TV set up there. It's good enough for the stuff that I work with. Got some wood storage. Got a router table and everything out here. Vacuum cleaner, little air compressor, compound miter saw. Some RC stuff. We'll do some of that in another video. Just kind of fun hobby stuff that I do. All the clamps and everything that I've got. There's a story behind the flag. I'll tell that here in just a little bit. Got some yard tools and stuff, but this has kind of been my next thing that I've been working on is lanterns. So the one on the left is a unleaded fuel. The one on the right is a camp fuel. These two down here are both 200As. The one on the left is actually a 1972, which is the wife's birth year. It's become a real kind of fun thing to do. In fact, it's a bench grinder, got saws and drills and a little place here for that, sanders and stuff, and been working on this wood box for a little while. Got a pistol I'm going to put in that, but anyway, this is kind of cool. All these little shelves, that were made. Anyway, I do reloading out here too, and you can kind of see some of this. That's the last couple videos that I've done. Got more, it looks like a mess, but anyway, got more reloading stuff over here, a couple more presses, you know, yard stuff, ice cream maker. Got a little automatic powder thrower deal back here. And I had my vices mounted on the bench. You can see the holes, but then I realized I was running out of space. And so today I was kind of working on some lanterns. And so you can see that, and you know, all the little doodads that go along with it. But anyway, it's for a 1945 228C, which is a it's a gasoline fired military deal that was for World War II. So a little edger and more junk storage basically. But this is really kind of where I hang out and do stuff, you know, whenever I'm looking for, you know, something to kind of keep me busy. Trimmers and primer pocket swedgers, and I live in Texas, so got to have an air conditioner, you know, and so got some tools hanging up there and stuff like that. But anyway, the shop's pretty decent size, really. Got enough room out here to do just about whatever I want to do. So anyway, I'll come back here in just a second and kind of tell the story about this flag. All right. Okay, so the flag. I work for the city here, and anyway, a few years back, I was working for a little brand spanking new department, right? That it's called drainage utility. It had never been done before in Amarillo. They created some taxes, if you will. It's a fee is what they call it. But anyway, I got asked to run the division for a little while, and so I did that. And at the end of all of that, basically what it boiled down to is I ended up back in utilities and got away from drainage utility. The story behind the flag is whenever I took over that division, we were needing a place to live. We didn't have an office, we didn't have a building, we didn't have anything. And so what we decided to do was take over an older building that the city had, and the flag was the very first flag that was ever flown over the building. And so whenever I left and went back to utilities, some of the people that I used to work with hung onto the flag, which I thought was pretty cool. And they brought it to me and asked if I wanted to keep it. And I said, yeah, you know, it's got some sentimental value to me. I spent 3 years living underneath that flag, and go back over here just a little bit and you can kind of see it. Wind blows a lot here in town, and so really kind of what it boils down to is that the flag is pretty well beat up. You can tell it's seen better days. Anyway, it hangs on my garage door. When the garage door is open, it hangs down from the top. Anyway, I like to fancy myself a patriot, and so anyway, it's sentimental value, and I get to kind of show the stuff that I love. And anyway, I work with the garage door open most of the time because I don't like breathing the man glitter that ends up coming off of the saws and all of that good stuff in here. So we got a couple windows and fans and things like that to kind of keep things going. But at the end of it all, really what it boils down to is this is the man cave, and I'll go up to the front garage and kind of show you some stuff up there too. So I got some more hobbies up there that I like to, you know, kind of mess around with. So all right, so we're in the front garage now. Again, this is kind of another place that I like to mess around in. You can tell there's washer and dryers back there and stuff, and got lots of junk. Here's another flag. So this is one of them things I got from my niece, and anyway, again, it hangs on the door, so whenever it's open, it shows that my wife is a Cubs fan, I'm a Cardinals fan. It is what it is, right? But we are a house divided, and so because of that, it's kind of a nice thing to have. The front garage has really kind of turned into a place to work on RC stuff, which is another part of the channel I'd like to introduce. You know, we've done a little bit of gun stuff, we've done a little bit of reloading, got some videos about shooting, stuff like that. We'll continue to do that kind of stuff. I got a bunch of hobbies, and so I figured I would at least show y'all some of the stuff that we got going on in here. And never mind the trash. So whenever I show you all this, because I haven't taken the trash out today, But at the end of it all, we got a couple things going on out here, like I said. So storage, golf is another hobby of mine. Got the treadmill, wife's car, you know, and so got the flag that goes out front that's up on top, you know, some more storage stuff. But really, another TV, gotta have my TV. Really, so the RC stuff is the other hobby that I'm really into. So that's a HPI Venture. Switched it out and put a hard body on it, and so I'm going to get back to that project here pretty quick, and so I'll set it up on the tripod whenever I get ready to finish that kind of stuff. And you can tell some of the hobbies kind of mix here. So got some gunpowder sitting out here that needs to go in the safe, and some other stuff. But like I said, got a whole wall of RC parts and tools and all that kind of stuff. And so got a couple axial cappers up there, and got a couple TRX4s, and got some rustlers, other bodies, things like that. Down here in the bottom, I've got another TRX4, got a gas-powered T-Max, my wife's rustler. Might be kind of hard to see, but anyway, we've got stuff all over the place out here. And so we got a lot of hobbies. Before we kind of get really going hot and heavy on the channel, really what I need to do is start cleaning up, get some things organized, and then we can turn around and start working on some videos, try and get this thing kind of rolling again. I really had it in my head I was going to start making videos pretty regular, and somewhere along the lines I just got busy and life got in the way, and so I want to get back to making the videos, and got a new camera, and so I feel like it's something that we can really do, and do it on a consistent basis. And so I don't want to make any commitments in this video about how we're changing the channel or anything like that, but I will tell you that I want to start uploading more often, and probably with some better content. The last videos didn't get a whole lot of views, and I'm not really in it for the views. I'm doing it for documenting the stuff that I like. And so hopefully you guys enjoy the channel. If you do, subscribe, and there'll be some big changes. And you know, always leave the comments open, so that way if you want to see something that I've got, or if you want to see how something's done that I've been doing, or some of the hobbies that I got. I'll probably get into the wife's hobbies too. So she's into lapidary and doing rocks and things like that. And so we've got a whole room back there that's all it is. And so we'll talk about some of that too. And but anyway, just wanted to kind of give everybody an update of what's going on with the channel, and what our intent is, and how we're going to try and get a few more videos. My wife hates being on camera, so you probably won't see her a whole lot, but we're going to try and get this thing going a little bit better, and maybe get some more content out there. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.